So now we've got the FBI, the Justice Department, and the Democrats attacking this document out of the House. The Democrats have their own memo, which I'm sure is about as credible as the Democratic arguments as to not to release this information. And it's no surprise, and this is not being partisan, the Democratic Party paid for this and they're involved in this scandal. Of course they're going to object, along with the DOJ and the FBI, who was also involved in the scandal. So the perps are objecting to transparency about their transgressions. And thank God that President Trump said, no, we're going to get this information out. And another hero is Devin Nunes, who's head of the Intelligence Committee, who was being viciously attacked. He was, he took a leadership role on this accountability issue early on. He had fake ethics complaints. His reputation has been dragged through the mud by the establishment, the deep state, and his political opposition on the Hill. He hasn't received sufficient support from the leadership until recently. You know, sometimes there are members of Congress who do the right thing, and we should give them credit when credit is due. So now you've got these competing memos. We've got the Republican memo that was released today. The Democrats are going to have some memo that will probably be released later next week about these underlying FISA applications. What was in these requests to spy on the Trump team? The official court documents in this court that is essentially, because it deals with classified information, so we can't see it. So there are ways to see it. You can unclassify it. And so we sued for the records just today. We asked for the underlying FISA applications. We asked for the court responses to the applications. So we want to find out what the Justice Department and FBI, and maybe Mueller, was telling the court, how the court reacted, and what were the orders. Why is it we have to rely on politicians and their staff reviewing these underlying documents and, for our own protection, summarizing them? I can't see any good reason to classify everything here. There may be something specifically that needs to be classified, but that's easy to do. President Trump should, I think, order the declassification of this quickly, and the agency should comply. And Congress needs to keep on doing this sort of thing. I mean, it's not perfect to get summary of the underlying documents because, you know, Judicial Watch, we always want the underlying documents. But if it's hard to get and we can't see them in the meantime, a summary ain't all that bad. So maybe we can do more of this, and I would encourage Nunes to do more of this. This is a major issue, and as I said, it's a devastating blow to the Mueller operation. There was no basis for a legitimate investigation into alleged collusion between Donald Trump and the Russians.